Hello, boys and girls. Okay, so today we are going to be researching for our topic. We've already chosen our topics, and today we're going to dive into what resources you can use and how you collect that information. So, you're going to have a research gathering card in your document. It says you might not have enough room. They're just talking about a different page that I decided not to give you guys. So, ignore that. But in these research topics, you guys are coming up with the 5 W's, which I don't know if you know these are who, what, where, when, and why. So your topic, which let's pretend my topic is westward expansion. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be hooked up to your um, assignment as well, but I'm going into the where's the westward expansion? Whoopsies. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going into the document where there are 3 links that we want you guys to use for all of your information. So we've got 3 links, and then we've got a couple books here at school. If you are at home doing this, you're just going to use these 3 links. If you are here at school, you're going to use 2 links and a book. All right, so let's dive in. Let's pretend I am going here to ducksters.com. So what you do is you click on the link and you open it up. Over here in your research document, you click that you're getting this information from Ducksters. Okay, maybe one of my research questions is, this is kind of the research questions. Who, what, where, when, why. All right. So who is involved? It's going to pull up a link about what happened and when it happened. So there's plenty on here about it. Let's say I read early expansion. So in the 1700s, there were about 250,000 colonists living in the American colonies. By 1775, this number had grown to 2.5 million. Many people wanted new land to farm and hunt. They began to move west to the Appalachians. So over here, I'm going to write that I got 250,000 to 2.5 million people, and they needed more room, so they were going to go west. Okay, so that's kind of the why. We've also got the when involved. So if you go back here, it said this was early 1700s to 1775. Okay, so I've got some information there. What you do is you read these websites and try to get as much information as you can about it. So we know that we know that the Native Americans were involved because it says something about the Native Americans. We know that Lewis and Clark were involved up here. They were the explorers that went. So you're going to put all that information in your research document. So I'm going to say Lewis and Clark were the explorers. You might say Native Americans and then tell me a little bit about it. This is kind of like stuff in your own words. It does say up here, if you are going to quote, you need to put quotes around it. So pretend I want this exact thing. I can copy it and I can paste it and put it in here. But then I need to make sure that if I'm going to do that, I'm putting quotes around it. That is not my writing. So I need to put quotes around it. If I'm going to copy and paste. Okay, so I would say from each resource, I want you to come up with 5 things that you learned on that page. You need to include where it's coming from, put our research questions here, and you are doing this 3 times. So there are 3 different, for those of you at home, there are 3 different resources. For those of you here at school, you are doing 2 of those 3 and filling this out, and then there's going to be another one too, and then you're going to be doing a book. So that's what we're going to be doing the next 2 days, is you guys are going to dive into these and read and gain as much information as you possibly can about what happened, who, what, where, when, and why that event happened. All right, hopefully that makes enough sense. It's super important that you keep this organized. So if you're reading the Duxter's article, you're only putting the information that you found in there here. If you're reading a different article, you're putting it in this box. All right, so you want to keep everything separate and know exactly where you got all of that information. All right, so this is 2 days worth. The book is a little bit different, but you're just going to write the title of your book. I have the books here in in my class, Miss Sanders' class. So if you need time to come over here and grab that book, that's fine. I do have to clean it, make sure that we are not spreading any germs. However, I'm hoping to get it to you within the next 2 days so that you can read through it and pull some information out. Again, you need 5 things in each one of these. If you have more, that's wonderful. The more the better, but at the very minimum 5. All right, boys and girls, that is what you're doing the next 2 days. So get busy, work hard, and if you have any questions, please let us know what they are right away so we can help you. All right, goodbye.